and welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, A Journey Home. I am your Dungeon Master, Darby, and joining me as always are Zoe, playing Sevia, Emily, playing Beatrice, Laura, playing Conrad, and Johanna, playing Fall. Let's jump into it. When we last left off, the party got the Orb of Dragonkind from Bell and went to give it to Archon and discovered that he was in the middle of the ritual to get himself to Exandria. The portal was warping and opening as they watched the ritual, given front row seats to the spectacle. When Archon turned to go in the portal, and didn't quite make it in time before Fall and Conrad, I believe, or Fall and Beatrice. A couple of you were able to interpose yourselves between him and the portal and basically make a whole mess of his plans. And Fall managed to get the dial off of him and made his way back to Mordenkainen, who was holding up a wall of force so that they could teleport back to the tower. As combat raged on, Fall was eventually banished as they found themselves back in Fierlor, disorientated and somewhat alone. So we bring ourselves back to the top of initiative. So as a reminder, everyone, I believe, is back at the Wall of Force with Mordenkainen. I think Sevia and Beatrice have just managed to get back, I believe, while Fall has been banished off somewhere. Okay, so top of initiative is Fall. You are in the streets of New Sarata.
Indeed.
Yeah, all alone, but the streets are somewhat bustling. It's about the middle of the day sometime. It's a bit hard to tell exactly when without getting your bearings a bit more, but yeah.
Yeah, so Phil just appears there covered in blood, and it's just going to be like wait, what? Sarata? Excuse me, is this real? Is this a vision? And then just kind of slap themselves on the shoulder and do a second level cure wounds.
Okay.
Did they get much of a reaction?
You get the occasional kind of wary look, but because you're all kind of bloody, people are kind of steering clear of you.
Understandable.
Yeah. So how much do you heal for?
15.
15?
Yeah.
Alright.
So that's Paul's turn. Paul's just going to be like looking around wildly, trying to figure out what went on and get their bearings again.
Alright. Next is Conrad.
Okay, so Conrad is not looking very great. Just motoring his little motorbike back to the others. And then he probably, I'll do a little precursory perception check. Yeah, it's a 17 on the dice. So yeah, he would then turn around and just see Fall disappear. And be like, oh no, that's not good. Where's Fall gone? He'll call up to them and he'll swing his bike around. And as a bonus action, I'm going to again try to pump in enough. I believe it's my last use of Form of Dread, potentially. I'll have to double check. Oh no, I've got more. Cool. I'm going to activate Form of Dread. So again, his like bones crack up a little bit. And like his eyes like flash a different color. Tears stream down his face, and I get how many temporary hit points? Oh, 17. I need
17.
that. He is covered in blood also right now, so it doesn't. He looks horrible, like a ghoul. Yeah. And then he's not going to know who did that to Fall. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably not.
No. So he's just going to move closer to where Fall was. Is there an enemy near where Fall was? Probably one of the dragons that nearly murdered me.
Yeah, probably. You can probably go for one of the Abishai.
I'm gonna attack one then. Cool. So that's an 18 to hit.
18.
Does it hit?
18 hits handily.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So it's a D8 plus 7. Sorry, so 6 plus the 7, and then what's my fire damage again? Sorry, just one moment, y'all. I forget every time. An extra 2d10 fire damage, which I'm pretty sure they're resistant to, but anyway.
They are immune to fire damage.
They're immune to fire damage. Cool. Well, I'm going to still do that grave touched thing for this one at least. So I replace the damage with necrotic damage. So 2d10, so no. 6 points of necrotic damage on top of that. So,
total of?
So total of 19 points of damage.
Not too bad.
And the second attack, natural 19 on the die, so that will hit. And so it's a D8, which is a 2. Is it plus 7 again for the second attack? I keep forgetting.
Yeah. So it's only.
All
it's
thoughts
only
of D&D left my brain during the week.
it's only the offhanded attacks.
That's
where
right. I forgot about
lose
that.
out on your.
Awesome. So 9 points of damage altogether, because the second attack it'll just be fire damage, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. 9 points on that one. That's all he does.
Not a bad amount on this Abishai. Now, just for reference, now you don't lose the other benefits of your Form of Dread when the hit points go down. So even if this is your last version, you still have your other elements of the Form of Dread active.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, yeah, cool. I'd like to make a wisdom saving throw, please. I forgot about that. It's a DC 15, though. I keep forgetting to do this one.
This is it's a magical effect, so it would have advantage.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes,
I also
poorly. But that's only a 10. So this Abishai is
it's frightened of me until the end of my next turn. And I miscounted. I actually have a couple more full amounts of Form of Dread left, so that's lucky. But yes, thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, but it's not a bad strategy, especially when you're as down as on hit points. To reactivate it, just to bolster it. This
definitely.
Archon's go.
Goody.
So Archon, who is mostly unharmed at this point, is what is he going to do? He has several things he can do. Oh, this is nasty. You separated yourself from the group a little bit, Conrad.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can you roll me Constitution saving throw as he points a skeletal finger from the hand of Vecna towards you, and a green bolt
Don't
of
have any
sickly
inspiration
energy
left. Okay,
rushes towards you.
I think I might have made this. I rolled a natural 19 on the die, so that's a 21.
21. That is a success. So you still take half damage.
That's fine. Still probably still not good, but you know.
Okay, so
That's the first time you've ever rolled well for Conrad's case.
Yeah,
rolled
it is.
really well.
He's only got +2.
So this finger of death, I rolled really well. It's a total of 72, so that is 36 points of damage.
I fall off my bike. I'm out.
No,
No, I'm not.
because of your
The
temp points.
Damn it.
The temp, so the temp goes straight away, and then you take an additional 19 on top of the temp.
Cool. All right, I'm alive.
So you're on.
He just doesn't look great. His like whole kind of body seizes up that time that beholder zapped him, I think, with a necrotic energy, which again just doesn't look great. It's just kind of like feeding how unhealthy he's been steadily looking over this time, especially when he activates Hall of Dread. But I kind of imagine some of those shadows from around him just kind of shake it off.
And Archon is going to walk towards you menacingly. That's his turn. The White Abishai you just attacked. Now, your ability doesn't specify that they have to use... Does it specify any actions they need to take if they are frightened of you, or they're just frightened of you?
I think they're just frightened of me. I'll just double check. Just one moment, sorry. It's frightened of you until your next turn. Let's have a quick double check. It doesn't say anything else, so yeah.
Which I believe just means that they can't go close to you, but you're in melee with them anyway. And I believe they have disadvantage on attacks against you. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the sphere is within line of sight. So they are going to make 3 weapon attacks against you. Oh no, that's Archon's stats still up. 2 weapon attacks against you. Both at disadvantage.
Extra slippery to know.
Okay, so that's a 9 total for the first one. So they miss you with the longsword.
Dodge.
And miss you with the claw.
Perfect. Dodge again.
Yeah.
But just kicks his foot out, just nudge it out of the way.
There.
As he's done before, I believe.
Then most of the Abishai are probably working towards the ritual at this point. But there's going to be one each going for each of the people by the wall. So let's start with Sevia. First one is a 15.
I believe with Mage Armor on that meets my AC.
Yeah, which just hits. So that is 10 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, that is the first damage. She is taken all combat.
Yep. And then the claw is, that's definitely going to hit 25. Which is 11 points of damage. Okay. The one attacking Beatrice is going to go for 25 on the longsword. I rolled a 1 on the damage dice, so that's 4 points of damage. Then the claw attack is a 23, which is another 1 on the damage dice, so 4 again. Alright. And then 2 attacks on Mordenkainen. 18 and 21. Where are his stats? What is his AC? 19 and 21. Do either of those hit? Because he does have a good AC for a wizard. No, neither of them hit. He has an AC of 24. Thanks to his robe, his braces, and his ring. And yeah. Alright. So, next, after all, the Abishai maintain the ritual. Beatrice, it's your go.
One quick question.
Yeah.
The arrow of slaying that Beatrice got from Mordekainen. Now, an arrow of slaying normally it's meant to slay a particular creature.
This would have been a fiend slaying arrow.
Fiend slaying. Okay. That's alright. Beatrice pulls her longbow out, knocks an arrow, and shouts at the one that vanished fall.
Yeah.
And says, "Where did you take our friend?" And then releases an arrow at it.
Okay. So Kroll is not a fiend, so you won't get the
I wasn't using
damage.
the arrow.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was checking.
Yeah.
But I figured he wasn't actually a fiend, so that's fine. Not
Alright.
using the arrow.
But yeah, still
Just a regular.
roll to hit.
Well, that's a natural 19 plus 9, so
Yeah,
that's what?
that'll
27.
certainly hit.
So... that's... Takes 11 points of damage.
Alright. Concentration check. That is... Yep. Okay, good. The spell is maintained.
She's gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
She's trying to make him break concentration.
Yeah.
And again, that's a natural 16, so that's...
Yeah, that'll hit with your bonus.
Yeah, like 25.
Yeah.
So he takes another... That's max damage, so... Then the 12 points of damage.
Alright. So again, target is 10. Makes it.
Damn it. Cool.
Yeah, this is for reference to those at home. I have modified these stats a bit. Kroll does have Warcaster, so... Or my version of Kroll has Warcaster, because otherwise he is vastly overpowered by everyone else.
Damn.
Yeah. Alright. So anything with your bonus action?
No.
Alright. Mordenkainen's go. He is going to... He has much he can do without blowing his 7th necessarily. He has his Wall of Force going. I think everything else is gonna either risk hitting allies or requires concentration to drop the Wall of Force. Except for good old Magic Missile, which he's just gonna do. What is the highest non-7th level spell slot he's got left? He's gonna do a 5th level Magic Missile, just to try to get rid of the one on his back. So, did not roll well on the die. That's a 1, which makes it 2 per missile, which is 14 points of damage. Okay. Alright. Next is Toraga. Toraga is going to... Toraga is going to charge at someone. I am going to roll who he's going to charge at. He's going to charge at Sevia. Because he has good movement. And he
is he the one I webbed last episode?
Yeah.
Cool. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. He does have to use the dash action, but because he is a Minotaur, he has Goring Rush, which means that he can make 1 melee attack with his horns after using the dash action.
Probably a good thing Paul's not here right now.
Which is 24 to hit.
That doesn't hit me because I don't want it to.
If it was 20 and you had shield, maybe that would be viable.
I don't have shield. No. Why would I take anything that protects me?
So you take as these horns slam into you in this hulking brute because he's raging. 20 points of piercing damage.
Jesus, piercing! Okay.
Yep.
Alright, I assume he probably like gets her in the stomach and in like a non-vital organ. And she just starts gushing blood.
Yeah. And it's your turn.
Cool. So I imagine the last like couple of seconds have kind of gone like full vanished, and Sevia's just kind of quietly been going, where'd he go? Where'd they go? Where did it send them? And then she got hit with a sword and then a claw, and she would have turned around to see if there's anything else she could do, and then immediately has gotten gored by a fucking giant minotaur. How far away is like everyone? So Conrad's like scooted off on his bike like 15-20 feet, or?
Yeah, roughly that, maybe 30 at the most.
Okay. And then everyone else is basically like 10 feet behind me.
By everyone, that is Beatrice and Morton Kynan.
Yep. Fall is very far in a different direction, actually.
Through the barriers between worlds. Of the player characters, Fall is on deck, for reference, Johanna.
Okay. God, okay. I had a plan and then I got gored. So
the Sevia Ruderin story.
Yeah, basically. Every time I have something, it's like, nope. Okay, shit, God, I really wanted to heal some people, and I can't now, really. She is going to... Yeah, fuck it. She's gonna do like she did with Strahd a very long time ago. And she's gonna put... So he's gored her, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna grab both his horns and attempt to like push him back off her and say, bring Fall back, and fireball them directly in the face.
Okay.
At a... What spell slots do I have left? Loads, actually. I'm gonna do that at Yeah, I'm gonna do it at a third level, just base level.
The one physical stat he doesn't have an insane saving throw to.
His dex?
Yeah.
There's a big lumbering
It's
like.
still rolled a
metal.
natural 20.
I feel like it should be a disadvantage because I'm holding Kim.
No, because to actually grapple him, technically speaking, would require an action.
Okay, fine. Well, at least because of Elemental Adept, he's not getting quarter damage. Because I assume he's immune, like, resistant to fire, like fucking everything down here is.
Surprisingly not.
Ah. Alright, so he's gonna take half.
Especially
of-
with the amount of fire stuff that he uses. Like, considering his scimitars are, like, enhanced with flame.
$28. 33, I'm adding my intelligence, making it 38 points of damage.
So that's 19 points when halved.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. He looks a bit singed.
Sevia's just like seething with rage. It's almost like she herself breathed this fire out. And for the flavor, like if anyone were to look, when that fire clears, when she next exhales just angrily in this Minotaur's face, it's almost like fire comes out of her mouth a little bit. Like a little dragon.
Alright.
And that's her turn.
Yeah. Next turn, the Manticore is going to charge at Conrad. And let's start with a bite. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Only 4 damage though.
Okay, cool.
If
Awesome.
these next two miss, you might still
I might survive.
make out
That'd
a-
be great.
this. So 2 claw attacks left. That's a 21.
Alright, cool. It's probably not even any point doing spells because it's going to be resistant to fire.
That is 7 points of damage.
I'm down.
It's not a fiend, so it may not be resistant to fire.
I mean, I'll do it anyway because I'm going to be down, so I'm going to do Hellish Rebuke
Okay.
after the first one, I guess,
Yeah.
but I'm going to go down
Yep.
after this one anyway.
Okay.
So cool. So Conrad says some word like so after he first gets attacked, Conrad's like scrambling to get back from it, which is probably like how the creature attacks for the second time. And he points his fingers at this creature and just like in the same way that he read from Strahd's diary, that spell that he couldn't comprehend, he blasted out, but not in the same way, because that was Fireball, I believe, that he read the spell was. So fire bursts around this Manticore. I don't know how much damage it will take. It's 2d10 so it's dexterity saving throw, so
Yeah,
16.
and
I presume it makes it.
I
yeah.
roll the natural 20 on the save again. I'm so
You're
sorry.
really rolling a lot of nat 20s today, Darby.
I mean,
alright,
2.
so that's
Also-
so 7 points of damage.
So, okay. Also, better on the
If
saves.
it's not halved.
Okay, so 3 halves. Better on the saves than on the attacks.
No, not so. So 7 is the half of that.
Okay.
It was 14.
All right. Okay. Better
By the way,
that
I'm
I'm
down.
rolling. Better I'm rolling the 20s on the saves and not the attacks.
True. Anyway,
Um,
I'm down. I've fallen off the bike.
And second claw. Fortunately, the bike isn't up high enough for you to be impacted as you fall down.
Cool.
But I will say you have half cover for this.
Okay.
I don't, which is
Two nat
plus
20s.
2, which I rolled. It did have advantage because you're unconscious.
Yeah.
Higher was a 17 plus 5, 22. which your
Yeah,
AC with half cover was 21.
Yep. So that's 1 death save, I believe,
Yep.
or how many?
2, because you're unconscious and it's in melee, so it's an auto crit if it hits.
Okay. Yep. No props. All right. That's it. He's bleeding incredibly.
Yeah.
All right.
Then it is Kroll's go. Kroll is going to... What can Kroll do without dropping concentration? Kroll is going to...
Beatrice flips him off.
Fair.
He's
And he
fence.
says, "Your friend is far from here."
Good, he's got the dial, so you don't have it. Fuck you.
Yeah, and as you say, fuck you, yeah, that for some reason doesn't require concentration. Yeah, as you say, fuck you, a giant, dark, spectral hammer appears behind you and goes to whack at you, as Kroll casts Spiritual Weapon at, let's say, a 6th level, just for an extra 2d8 damage. So it's 3d8 plus his wisdom, and it's a +8 to hit. That is a dirty 20.
That hits.
Yep, so a 3d8. Rolled well. 25 points of radiant damage.
Cool.
And then can do anything with his action, because spiritual weapon is a bonus action. He is going to cast. What's the range on that? Yeah, he's gonna just extra bit of fuck you. In return, Beatrice, he's gonna cast Sacred Flame on you. So I'm gonna need a Dexterity saving throw, please.
Cool. $27.
27. So no effect. No effect.
She's like sitting there flipping him off, gets bonked, sort of, because she is hovering like just off the ground. Like her feet touch the ground for a second, and she's like, stuff you.
All right. Fall. It's your go. Back in New Serata.
Yes. Okay. So
Oh
Fall's
no,
like,
it's not New Serata at this point in time. It's Serata.
Oh, yeah, true. So Fall is like holding the wound against like his shoulder, and if he kind of twitches, he continues to do the healing magic. So he gets another 10 HP.
Right.
He's kind of like, shit. They're still fighting, aren't they? They're still fighting. And then he's gonna like set his sights on his old lodgings where the circus troupe used to live. He's gonna make his way towards that, and it's like kind of bad condition building. It's not a very good neighborhood. It's probably like a poorly made poster which saying Chico de Suppressor, and he's gonna start knocking at the door like
So, well, just roll me to begin with a d20 to see how close where you were banished to actually is to that building.
That's fair. See how much I can move. So I rolled a 4.
A 4. It's in sight, but you're not quite within reach yet.
Okay.
It'll probably take you another round to get there.
Alright, he'll start.
Yeah, heading towards
He
it.
starts making his way there then. Okay.
All right, Conrad, death saving throw, please.
19, so that's a save.
That is a save. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so it is Archon's go. And he is going to... How many charges is used? Okay. He wants to keep those other charges. So he is going to... yeah, he is gonna throw 3 javelins at Sevia.
Just getting shish kebabs today.
Yep. That is 24.
Yes.
The second one is 23 to hit
Uh-huh.
and 28 to hit.
Is
Alright.
he within 30 feet of Beatrice?
No. That's why he's using the javelin. So 10. Actually, no, just within 30 feet, yes.
Just within?
Yes.
He, when you roll all the damage, he also has to make a wisdom saving throw, because that's my reaction. Beatrice is going to channel divinity, rebuke the violent. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw. DC is 18.
23.
Alright, he's going to take half the damage that he deals to Sevia of radiant damage
It's on one of the attacks, isn't it?
on one of the attacks.
Alright. So he's
So
gonna
whichever
take-
one does the most.
Yeah.
Still what
Okay.
Beatrice
So
does.
they're all pretty much even. There's a 10, 11, and a 9.
Well,
So it's
11
30
then.
points of damage all up. And Archon takes 5.
Thanks, Beatrice.
Alright.
You're welcome.
Next are the Abishai who are around. So one attacking Sevia. The sword one is cocked. Yeah, both of those are going to hit handily. So the longsword is going to do 7 points damage. And then the claw is going to do 5. So 12 points all up. Then the one by Beatrice. Natural 20 on the longsword. The claw is going to miss though. So 18 points of damage.
Beatrice is looking shaky. Very, very, very shaky.
And then 2 on Mordenkainen. Are both gonna miss. Alright. And the one that was by Conrad is gonna return to the ritual. Beatrice, it's your go. There is an Abishai right by you. Conrad is unconscious,
How's
about
Sevia looking?
roughly 30 feet away. Sevia is probably looking very rough.
Yeah.
Beatrice is going to land on the ground. Like, she's going to fly over and land on the ground in front of Arkan.
Okay. You would take an attack of opportunity from the Abishai.
She'll take that.
Yep. That is a 17 plus
That
6, so
hits.
23. It's 8 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, you're on 3 hit points.
Yeah, I hit the thing and then it accidentally hit it again when it said 1, so I fixed it. So Beatrice lands in front of Arkan and looks up at him and says, All right. We will stop. If you stop and bring back our friend.
Roll me a persuasion check.
That's a natural 20, baby.
For a total of?
For a grand total of 25.
Alright. So Arkan picks up. Actually, wait. We'll wait till Arkan's go. Because he wants. You see him considering. Mordenkainen, seeing this, is he's just going to hold the wall and not do anything. Torrigar is Torrigar's going to hold an attack action against Sevia, but if Arkan actually no, not an attack. He's gonna hold an action of some sort. He's gonna hold an action for if Arkan refuses the. He's gonna do something if Arkan refuses the deal. Sevia, it's your turn.
I hate to ask, what have you included the Manticore in this?
The Manticore hasn't gotten to its go yet.
Oh, okay. Well, Sevia. Alright, no problems.
The Manticore is right after Sevia. In fact, shares its initiative with Sevia, but Sevia as a player character has priority.
Cool. So Big Boy's just sitting there waiting for command from the bigger boy. Sevia's gonna like inhale, exhale. I'm agreeing to Beatrice's term. I just need to save my friend. Please. And is going to... Does he look like he's gonna let her walk away?
No.
She misty steps to Conrad.
Okay.
She's got her hands up, like this. But she misty steps to Conrad, which is a bonus action, and then I believe I can also use cantrip for my action.
You can.
But
I was thinking, how are you going to heal him? Yeah. I was thinking, how are you going to heal him when you already used your spell for the round? Cantrip, spare the dying.
Spare the dying. So Conrad is stable.
Okay.
And then she, as soon as she like touches his shoulder and like that magic flows through him, and he probably like, without waking up, like breathes. Would he wake up? I believe spare the dying.
No.
He wouldn't.
But he
wake
doesn't
up. No,
breathe.
he's unconscious. He doesn't breathe.
Yeah.
He wouldn't move.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
he is stabilized. He does not become conscious.
Okay, so yeah, he's stabilized, but Sevia also thinks it hasn't worked because she, I believe, is unaware that Conrad doesn't need to breathe.
No one knows.
Yeah, so her like, she does that, and she thinks she's too late, but she also understands this is a delicate situation, so she like, a lot just happens, so she just is crying and like bleeding on Conrad's side, but she just holds her hands back up as if to show that she's not a threat.
Okay.
They're just standing there crying and bleeding next to Conrad.
Yep. The Manticore is holding its action. Kroll is holding his action. Actually, yeah, no, he can use his bonus action and hold his action. He's going to use his bonus action to... I believe he can use his bonus action to move his spiritual weapon. So he's going to use his move up to 20 feet. Which is not close enough to Beatrice. I think he's still gonna use the bonus action to move it towards Beatrice. Not quite reaching, but close enough. And hold his action to something else. Ball! You are, I wouldn't say blissfully unaware, but completely unaware of all this.
Yes.
Back on Fierlor.
Absolutely, yes. I'm still panicking a bit. Needing to get back, so I guess I would be able to make it to my old lodgings now.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna bang on the door like Mira, hello, it's full, I need some help. Mira, are you in there?
I'll be right out.
Oh, excellent.
Right. And then Conrad, you are unconscious and stable. It is Archon's go. And Archon says a simple word. Kroll. And Ball. You hear the door about to open and are suddenly brought back to hell.
We'll just whip around and check on everyone.
As Archon says Kroll, he is picking up the limp body of Conrad. Right. You try... Well, I guess it's not really limp, but the unconscious body of Conrad.
Pretty much limp.
Try it, yeah. But picking him up by the neck. And yeah, this is the site that you come back to, Paul. Alright. Try anything funny. I don't think he's getting out of this. The dial, please.
Oh, it's... yes, okay. Woods quickly, looks at everyone, quickly assesses the situation, and hesitantly reaches forward to hand it to him. Alright, so let him go.
Takes the dial. And he moves towards the portal. Conrad's still in hand. What does he have? And he's gonna crush Conrad's neck. Killing him and instantly casting Revivify, bringing you back to 1 hit point. I want you all to see what happens when you betray me. And he throws Conrad into the portal. Laura, could you roll me a d20, please?
Holy shit! I rolled a 5!
A 5. Okay. Alright. That will be noted. Okay. Conrad? 5. Okay. And then he jumps into the portal himself. What is everyone else doing?
Let us go get our friend.
Yes, alright, everyone, let's get in there.
No, she wasn't talking to us. She was talking to them.
Oh, okay. Well, Paul probably still says that.
Because Paul doesn't know the situation.
Yeah. Kroll says, "You are welcome to follow," before going through the portal himself.
Beatrice shoots up and flies full speed into the portal.
Okay. Beatrice, as you go into the portal, can you roll me a d20?
Oops, that was an 11.
An 11. Okay.
Popped it twice. That was fun.
Okay. Paul and Sevia, what are you doing?
Panicking.
Do
Okay.
you want to roll some sort of check to see if Sevia
No,
would react or be stunned in the moment, or?
I think she is stunned for like a second. Like she just can't comprehend what happened, and like she was right next to Conrad. Like she just stabilized him when Arkin did that, so she's like freaking out entirely. And she, upon like when it eventually filters through her brain that like we're allowed to leave, she just runs forward. She grabs Fall's hand and starts dragging them forward as well, and she will jump through the portal.
Okay. Paul, do you allow yourself to be dragged?
Yes. I think Paul just gets that really like hollow, like numb look in her eyes, and he will follow.
All right.
As soon as
So-
Eva grabs his hand.
Sevia, as the one initiating this, because you're holding on to Fall, you're rolling for the both of you.
Okay. That's a 7.
Okay. Noted. Okay. And we will find out what that means next time.
Oh my gosh!
You're out of hell.
See you next week, everyone. We'll find out where we
Sorry for listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Listening. Bye.